Well, hey everybody, the bitch is back. Long time no see, no talk. I just wanted to come on and say hey, check on everybody, see if everybody's doing well, let y'all know that I am still alive, and let y'all see that this is what I look like right now. I think pretty good. Happened between my last video and now. I went back to watch my last video and I was like, oh my god, bitch, shut up. It was so long. Because I was trying to see if I needed to address anything in this video from that one, and it was like, holy shit, just get to the point. But anyway, so first things first, I'm doing a lot better. As you can see, my nose looks better. I mean, of course, I still have, we got scars, but this scar is like, it is laid. None of my scars are raised. They're not keloid scars. And like this one, it was up and now it's down. My nose has gotten a lot smaller. He was able to pull it down, make it more curved like this. I don't have a nasal seal right here, but what I do is contour to make it look like I have a nasal seal. This is still coming down. I still have like this where he used my septum. There's still kind of a hump there, but unless I tell you, you don't know. Of course, I still have the scar here. And I think with time, over a couple of years, that probably will get a lot better, but whatever. So, but I think I look pretty good. Yes. So, I'm happy with that. Yeah, I still have some pain. And, you know, breathing out of it is still a little difficult, and every now and then I'll do that, but otherwise I'm doing really well actually. I've talked about having anxiety and depression, and then I had some problems with my medication where I'd been off of it because the pharmacy screwed it up. I get back on it and it was not working like it used to. Recently I talked to my doctor and therapist, and they finally changed it back to another medication, Lexapro, that I'd used before, and I feel so good. While it really worked when I first took it, it really upsets your stomach, and if you take it too long, you can get pancreatitis, and it'll jack your stomach up forever. Well, I was worried because I could think about food and I would have to run to the bathroom and my stomach would be so upset. I don't mind. Pardon my French, shit my head off if I'm not depressed, and then it started causing me to gain weight, and that's like I told my doctor, I'm like, shit, I don't mind being fat as long as I'm fat and happy, not fat and depressed with anxiety, around, and made a huge difference. Your body changes. Like Lexapro used to work for me, and then it stopped working for me, and then now it's working for me again. Sometimes you have to stop stuff, try different things, and you can go back to older. As you can tell, I'm doing better. I got the Omnipod 5. Yay! The new, where is it? Oh, it's on my leg. Hang on. Put it on my leg. See? That's there. And then my G6 is, of course, here. You have to have it in line of sight, or at least, I might do a video just strictly on the Omnipod 5 and this too. I actually caught COVID. Just getting over it. I actually tested negative. I think yesterday I tested again and it was negative. My husband and I both caught it. He wanted me to go to the main office where he works, and it's in Clarksville, Tennessee. So, and they were having a retirement party, and so party ever, worst party ever, and because I thought, finally I'll get to be around adults. I'll get to have maybe an adult beverage, everything. Oh my God, y'all, suck eggs, suck ass. I just cannot tell you how bad it sucked. I was so mad. Everybody was fully vaccinated. I was not. I was probably one of two people who were not vaccinated. Okay? Everybody was fully vaccinated. And one guy gives it to everybody. And everybody is fully vaccinated. And his ass is fully vaccinated. So I would just like to stress that again. I did catch it, but this is almost, I mean, it started in, me and my husband had an argument about this, but COVID actually started in 2019, okay? And so from 2019 to now is like 3.5 years, almost 4. I have managed to not catch it being in and out of the hospital. I go places, I do not wear my mask, all this kind of stuff. And I believe what happened was I went, for the first time getting out at all after my surgery and stuff, I drove all the way to Jackson, Mississippi to be with my sister. Exhausted. I had to do everything. It was, just exhausting. And then, of course, I love my sister, but you just don't know. And she's seeing somebody and they're constantly fighting and they're constantly getting me involved in it. And so it's just, it just wore me down. I have to turn around and I get there. She has her chemo. I tell my husband, I'm like, I cannot turn around and come back today. I'll have to go tomorrow. Then I turn around. I'm not even there really, truly 24 hours. Back around and come back, which is 4.5 hours. Okay. Drive there, drive back. Then we turn around and head to Clarksville, Tennessee. I was exhausted. Had a horrible headache. I just felt awful. And I think that my immune system was down because that's where we were. They didn't have the air conditioner. I just can't tell you how shitty that party was. The food was good. That was it. And I didn't realize that my husband and I were talking. I actually talked to the bastard, like face to face, talked to him. I didn't know who he was. He's from California, and that's the only reason I realized who he was and that I talked to him. So he was patient zero, and I want to patient zero punch him in the face. Nothing like I thought it would be. Don't get me wrong. I was real tired. I didn't ache. It was mainly congestion in my nose. And then I started getting these horrible headaches. And I'm not just talking about, headache, oh, I don't feel good. I'm talking these are horrible, almost migraine headaches. Like, they're bad. And ends up they're COVID headaches, long-term COVID. But if you look it up, and please do, I encourage everybody to research stuff. The flu gives you flu headaches, and they could be long-term, just like this, okay? So when I tell you things that, like, it's called a COVID headache, it's not any different than the flu. The flu can give that to you. Look them up. They can last short-term, and they can be long-term. So they're calling them long haul COVID, severe COVID headaches, in which that's true. But there's also long haul severe flu headaches. Calls it just a severe cold. But anyway, the headaches have been the worst. I felt bad, and my husband felt bad, but I've run fever, not high. The highest I ran was like 100.5. But enough to make me feel no fever at all. He had a sore throat. I ended up having a sore throat, and I had some congestion, but I also had a double ear infection. My husband has had the flu multiple times, and he was like dog sick. This was not dog sick. This was, we don't feel good sick, and we want to lay around. We don't feel good, but we took medicine, we checked our temperatures, we tried to watch, if anything. We went to the doctor and had him test us. So we tested at home, had him test us definitely, and, COVID, blah, blah, for it. And I would be a candidate to get, chloroquine or whatever, and all that. But he didn't give me anything. I think it may be, because I've never caught the flu or had the flu shot, I think I may have some type of natural immunity. You would think me being diabetic and walking around with no mask on and being around lots of people and all that kind of stuff that I would have caught it. I know friends of mine who are nurses who are fully vaccinated and have caught it multiple times. So, and you know what? Like people say, natural herd immunity is the best. So, um, and you just have to be careful. I mean, I was always careful because I didn't want to catch the flu, so I was always careful. I mean, I didn't want to get it in people's faces and stuff like that. But this was, I just didn't feel good when we went, so I think that my immune system was down, and that's how I caught it. And my husband was tired, and I think that's just it. We were both, our immune systems are down, and that's what happened, but we're fine. I just tested negative for COVID, so still having bad headaches. I'm taking gabapentin, and that seems to help a lot. Because I have some. I was taking it before for something, and so I have some, and I read that, and so I contacted my doctor to let him know that I was having severe headaches, and they were bad. And of course, that was last week, and he just now. They called me today and told me if I was having severe headaches, they wanted me to come in because I asked him for something for pain for my headache. But I started taking gabapentin. If I hadn't, I would have had to have either gone to him or gone to the emergency room. That was that bad. But the headaches were. But I'm prone to migraines too. So and there is a correlation between like the flu headache and the COVID headache in people who have migraines. So, but we are better. I mean, I still am congested and stuff like that, and I don't feel like 100%, it just feels like I have like sinus and stuff, and I'm still taking antibiotic. They give me an antibiotic for my ear infection. So, but anyway, I thought I'd tell y'all, tell y'all that I have had COVID, and so, whatever, I've had COVID. Now I think I'll have a good immunity to it, even more, a better immunity to it, which I thought I had pretty good after all these years of not catching it. So, but, and not being vaccinated. So, but anyway, I hope you guys are doing great. I have missed coming on here and talking because y'all know I can talk. I got a new hair topper. Yeah. This is a hidden crown hair topper. I love it. It's falling out some more. This here is not growing hair on it. Here it's not growing hair. Where they went in and tried to fix the big bald spot here. Well, now this is not growing hair on it, and then my hair's starting to come out. So I ended up getting another. Plus, I did this. I tell my husband I did this. I was like, oh, because I had COVID, and you know how you do when you're sick. You like buy things, and you don't know that you're buying them, or you don't mean to buy them. I totally know. I totally knew. I know you're gonna tell him. I know you're telling him what to go. I'm just not. So I've been playing with it, so it's kind of jacked up, and but yeah. Cute coat. I need to redo my hair, underneath, because right here I was letting it go and get dark, which is fine. I like my hair underneath dark, but it's like a funky color. So I hope you guys are doing well. I hope you've had blessed few months that I haven't been on here and talked. I hope everybody, but remember to laugh. Be sarcastic, love one another. Don't take life too seriously. Nobody ever makes it out alive. And, as always, be the reason somebody gets drunk today. I will talk to you guys later. Bye.